Hi, I'm Michael Dresser, and welcome to Pleasure in Yourself. I always say that the best way to discover your own pleasure is to go straight to the expert, and that's your own body. But spending time exploring pleasure or arousal in our own body is actually something that very few of us invest much effort in. And yet, discovering and building a relationship with your own body isn't only a way to access more pleasure on your own, it's actually a fundamental part of building better relationships with other people. Because if you don't know what turns your own body on, how is it reasonable to expect anybody else to? So, in my Pleasure in Yourself program, I work with you to create a spacious and supported practice of personal exploration. And we do this by using body-based self-touch tools to help you open up to your own experience of pleasure, one that's personal to you. And there's no right or wrong with this. Like I said, your body is the expert here. These are simple foundational skills that most of us never got taught in whatever rudimentary sex education classes we might have had. And at the heart of this is discovering what pleasure actually means to you. Now, despite how pleasure is often described, it's not something that anybody else can actually give you. Someone might do something which your brain interprets as pleasurable, but in another context or from another person, the same thing might actually feel quite unpleasant. So, for example, a hug from a friend or a lover might feel really enjoyable. A hug from a complete stranger on the street, probably less so. And there are a number of different things that combine to create each experience of pleasure in your body. And the level of pleasure that you feel, particularly when it comes to touch, will depend on three different elements. So the first of these is sensation. So this is what you feel in your skin. Then the second is context. This is the meaning that you give to what's happening. And then the third is placement of attention, and this is how much or how little you bring your focus to what's happening. And getting better at experiencing pleasure is about learning to notice and make choices about each of these three elements, and this is a big part of what we focus on in this program. And we'll also look at ways that you can use things like breath and movement and sound and touch, of course. All of these are things that your body does naturally, and you can use them to enhance and to play with your experience of pleasure. So take a look at the web page for more information and also for how you can take your next steps with this. And I really look forward to seeing you soon.